Hello. Today I demonstrate how to use the substitute command to determine the beginning of the last name and better parse the data. In this first failed attempt, we used the left and right functions and the search function to locate where the space begins. And though initially that seems to work, you can see as when we copy the information down where the failures occur. The items that have more than one space, it incorrectly parses the last name. So we're going to try a different tact. We're going to use the length and the substitute functions to identify the last space and replace it with a different character. First, we'll recreate the full name without any spaces using the substitute command. We'll substitute for the text full name, looking for the space, and replacing it with a blank. Next, we'll use the length statement to find out how long the full name is, including the space. We'll also use length to find out how long it is without the space. And the difference will give us our number of spaces. Now, take record 7 as our example, Malcolm Jamal Warner. It's the incident of the second space that identifies the beginning of the last name. So that's the one we're going to replace. Once again, we employ the substitute command on the full name. The old text, like before, is a space entered in quotation marks. For the new text, we'll replace that with an underscore so that we can easily identify. And for the instant, we're only replacing the information as illustrated by the number of spaces, the instance. And that gives us our underscore at the beginning of the last name. Since column F has our information, we'll lock in the formulas with values by copying the information, using paste special, pasting them in as values, static text. Having done so, we no longer require columns A through E, so we'll select that and delete it. Continuing the goal of creating a last name field, this time we'll use the data text to columns feature to separate the information. We have a delimiting character, which is the underscore we entered in earlier. Now, there are still exceptions to every rule. As you can see here in row 3, Don Diego de la Vega is incorrectly parsed. But for the most part, this worked well.